Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is a yarn chat. I think the yarn chat 32 or 33. I've been off for a while because of Easter, Good Friday through Easter Monday, but don't worry, I was still crocheting. And I have a lot of things to kind of catch up on. I did put out a video Monday because my sister and I got to go shopping at Hobby Lobby, and you all were very welcoming to her, and you really loved her craft. And so I'd like to say she has mostly filmed a tutorial on how she makes her rosaries. Specifically the size beads she used, the size hooks she uses, and she uses that crochet thread, you know, like Aunt Linda's or Lydia's or whoever she is. You know what I'm talking about. She held up a spool of it in the video. I have seen a few of her videos. She's emailed them to me, and my husband, most likely Saturday morning, will be putting them together into a more solid video, because a couple of times her kids popped into the video, or she said something she didn't want to say and she didn't know how to stop or pause or whatever. So she sent over a bunch of clips. Brandon's going to put that together into a tutorial, and hopefully in about a week, because he does work full-time, in about a week, that will be up and ready, the rosary tutorial. Now, if you would still like a rosary from her, you can email me at summerstipsandstitches@gmail.com, and I will put you in contact with her. And there's a couple of you that other YouTubers, Dolly and Leah. Leah, I'll throw one in our swap package that I've been getting ready. We need to set a date on that. And Dolly, of course, you'll try to get you one out to you too. But email me and I'll put you in contact with her, because she doesn't really feel comfortable having her email put out. Plus, my sister gave up Facebook for Lent last year, and she pretty much doesn't do anything on social media really at all. So you have to contact me, and then I'll put you in contact with her, and we'll work it out that way. She does consider this a prayer ministry. So please, all of y'all will be respectful, and just keep that in mind, that she does not feel that this is a business for her. This is a ministry of prayer. And she also, as you'll see in her tutorial when we get that all put together and whatnot, that she does pray for each person who would be receiving the rosary. So for her, this is a very significant thing. All right. Now, thank you, though, everyone. She was very impressed with the comments, and she felt very welcomed by you all. Okay, friends, now I'm going to show you what I have been crocheting. I did go through and made another one of the combinations from the Crafter's Choice Challenge. Crochet Crafter's Choice Challenge. I don't remember what I called it. I made Jane Wynn's Summer Crossing Shawl. Here it is on, whoop, I got something else falling over here. Lovely. Ooh, you can't see it at all now. Bring her back in, Juanita. There you go. This is with the Red Heart Sweet Treat. My sister feels like it could fit a large woman carefully. If you were a small woman, this is a very significant wrap. But for, you mid-size, about if you're someone that's a size like 10 to 16, this is, just a little shoulder wrap. But yeah, so there it is. The Sweet Treat shawl. I did post a picture of it on Ravelry. That is what it looks like. And yeah. Now I don't really know what to do with it now, friends, because Suzanne Berkey has not emailed me to say she wants the shell stitch shawl. And then now we have this Summer's Crossing shawl in Sweet Treat Red Heart. So I am thinking about the possibility of, you know, either one, donating them to Christ Child Society's prayer. They have a prayer shawl ministry at that church also. Donating them there. But then also I was thinking about the possibility of setting up an Etsy shop where I sell the things that I make for the cost of shipping and the yarn. Now, I know a lot of you right now are rolling your eyes and you're getting excited. And the reason is because a lot of the stuff I make, not anybody really in my family wants. And I don't really want to put together a crochet business. But I thought if I put them on sale on Etsy for the cost of products and shipping, then I wouldn't have a pile of crochet sitting here, sitting here on the floor. So I'm kind of looking into that idea too. Because I'm really, you know, I'm not really finding, you know, I can only wear so many shawls. I mean, obviously there's some that I keep that I really do love, like, you know, and then there's some of them that are the quality aren't necessarily donatable. So, I'm not sure quite yet. I still might go through the comments from that very first Crafter's Choice Challenge and pull 2 more random comments and see if those people want, give them a week. And if they would like, mail them out. So now I have 2. I have the shell stitch shawl with the peacock confetti, and then I have the summer crossing shawl with the sweet treat red heart. Okay, so I finished this lovely thing. This took 1 full sweet treat, and then about this much was left of the red heart. I would say like 3/4 of the skein. And the really nice thing about this pattern, friends, first of all, Jane Wynn wrote an excellent pattern. Jane from Scraptastic Yarn. It's very easy to follow. There's no, I mean, you should be able to sit down and read the pattern and figure it out and write crochet. I didn't have to do any rewriting. I didn't have to do refiguring. I didn't have to rewrite part of it or anything. It was very, very well written. A good combination between words and abbreviations. Also, the thing I really liked about this is one of the rows is a shell where you do 5 crochet, double crochets in 1 stitch, 1 in here, 5 in another, 1 in here, and it creates this very nice shell border. It's actually in here too. Come on over, Juanita. It's actually in here too, this shell, but it doesn't really show as much in here, but it's really nice to, oh, look, on this side is purple. It ends. Now, with this shawl, I did not color control. Folks, I just went with the flow. I just sat down, crocheted, and I just kept going. So on this side, it ends with purple, and on this side, it ends with pink. I'm going to tell you a little bit of me is having a problem with that, but I'm just going with the flow. Up personal, this shawl is very, I think, very beautiful. And the colors all go together very nice. I do love the color combo of the sweet treat. Look at Juanita. Isn't she beautiful? All right. So that is done. I'm done talking about that. The next thing that I worked on was, I haven't even put this on Ravelry yet. I started Holly from the Proper Pineapples. It's my birthday mystery crochet along shawl. I feel like that's what it's called. I've got a lot of pages. So what she did is she started this in April, and each Monday she released a clue. Clue 1, 2, and up to clue 4, which she just released this Monday. Here is the front page. That's what it looked like. You can get this on Ravelry for $5. I just typed in the search, "It's my birthday shawl mystery crochet along." She has a chatter thread running and a finished objects thread running, which I need to get into because I finished my object. I will tell you, after clue 1, I was like, totally loved it. I was like, oh, I love this. Clue 2, I was like, oh no, this is looking weird. Clue 3 had me in a heart attack. I was like, oh my gosh, I am not going to like this at all. What a waste of yarn and $5. I was really sweating it, folks. And you know what? I shouldn't have. I should have trusted Holly, because I'm going to show you it right now. And I didn't weave in my ends, but you're gonna like it. Okay, so it is a little wide for Juanita, but Juanita is a very narrow, slim woman. So this is the front of it. I think Juanita needs more shoulders. Oh, and you can't see it at all. let me back up more. Oh, okay. So this is the front of it. Do you see this beautiful shell border and these rows of baubles? Now I'm going to turn it around for you to see this back part. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Should I raise it up? Look at how beautiful that is. It's so pretty. I think maybe I'll try putting it on myself. Juanita is just too narrow in the shoulders for it, but it's a beautiful bobble stitch. I used the pink box yarn that she actually called for. Remember, I ordered it after she talked about it in her video. So this is DK weight. This is like a hot pink. This is an aqua. Here's a teal. There's the purple, because purple is one of my favorites. So it has the main color. And then this is how it goes out. Isn't that gorgeous? There's some ribbing texture. There's some bobbles. And then there's this wavy. There is so much texture in this beautiful scarf. As you can see, my ends are everywhere. I didn't weave in a single end, even though she always said, finish off and weave in your ends for the next clue. Because I was going to be honest, I was getting a little, after this part of it, I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to like it, and I wanted to be able to frog it if I had to. Now, I've decided I like it so much that I am going to make another one because I feel like it's a little small. I'm not really impressed with the size. It's too big to wear around like this, I think. You see that? It's like woolly. It's too big to wear like this. And then I feel like it is a little small for me to wear like this. It just doesn't lay right. There you go. See that? So I'm thinking about, and this side is curling. I'm thinking of whoa, look at me jiggling you around. I'm going to make another one. So this one is, it's just, I love the colors I chose. So I decided to make another one with worsted weight and either a 5 or 5.5 hook. I'm going to test it out. This one called for DK with a 4.5. And so I'm thinking about making another one with these yarns that I got. I need to get one more though, because it calls for 4 colors. So I'm going to have to go back to Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and this is a sparkle one. I first saw this when Bag O'Day talked about Crystal. Or no, not Crystal. When Crystal was talking about Rose Likes Crochet using this, or talking about this yarn. Isn't that beautiful? So I have 3 colors. I'm going to have to go back and get a 4th. And I am going to make this shawl or scarf. It's so beautiful when you look at it there. I'm going to make it with worsted weight yarn and just see what happens. Like I said, I think it's gorgeous. The pattern is well written. I did have a little bit initially a problem with how she started the shawl, because I've either heard, because of how she says you chain 4 and you double crochet back into the first stitch. And when I think of the first, I think of the one right by the hook, but she means the original. You're just making a loop. And I guess I hadn't had my coffee that morning, so I really struggled. So it is a very well written pattern. It's very easy to follow. You work a little bit here, you work a little bit there. She has you working all over the place. This is not a simple back and forth, but she's very clear with her photos included on where you go for the next part. I've never made a shawl constructed like this before. This is definitely a very new, original. Man, I just can't stop looking at it. It's so beautiful. But I would like to make one maybe a little bigger with those yarns there. Also, when I went to Hobby Lobby that day, I bought myself a Yarnology hook, a 6, a size J. And the reason I bought this was because the yarn was on sale, 30% off, and I wanted to use my 40% off on one regular item. So I thought I would buy one of these hooks. I bought one a while ago and I used it in a giveaway. Then I also bought these. I have seen Debbie and Karen from Happiness is Homemade and Debbie, the Canadian Crocheter. I've seen them both use these. And these are the Susan Bates Crystalites. They have an 8, a 9, a 10, and, or 8 millimeter, 9 millimeter, 10, and 11.5. This one's 11.5. So I thought I would see how they work. I'm not necessarily a fan of the Clover Amour, the big ones that they have. So I thought I would see how these work, if I like them. I also used my 60% off of one regular price item when purchasing these. So both of these items were just dollars. Like, because this is regular $2.99. So this was just $1.50, if that. And then this one here, I don't remember how much it was. And I don't know where my receipt is. I'm sorry. I feel like it was like $6.99 or $7.99, and then I used the coupon. But that is what this little pile here is. I'm going to try to make another one of these shawls with this yarn over here, worsted weight. And let's see here. The final thing that I will talk to you guys about, which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about doing this, is I wanted to show you the progress on my king-sized blanket that I'm making with the Bernat Blanket Extra. So hopefully I'm going to pause this video, lay it out. I have a couch over here on this side of the room, and lay it out so you guys can see it. Just 1 minute. Well, it's very big. I don't know if you can see it. It goes all the way across here, all the way, and then I have a bunch over here. It actually is, it's wide enough that there is maybe 1.5 foot drape on either side of the king bed. And so it is very big. Usually when I crochet it, I'm either sitting on my bed or sitting on the couch. And my kids snuggle up underneath it, and I'm like, okay guys, ready to turn. And I turn it. So it is really big. It's almost unmanageable. The one thing that I'm having a hard time with is when I crochet over the ends. The thing I don't really like about this kind of yarn, and maybe I should try to talk to Seta to see what she does, is you can't weave in your ends the same way you would with regular yarn, because yarn, obviously, are twisted strands together that you can pull into if you want to sew, because I usually sew my ends in. I take a yarn needle and I go in and out of my stitches, and I tuck it in there, and then I give it a little pull, and it hides in within the yarn. Well, you can't do this with the Bernat Extra. You know, you can't sew into it. It's just one fluffy strand. So inevitably you have the end poking out. And that really bothers me. I don't like to see that little bit. I wonder if I could find one for you where it's just poking out after I've weaved it in. Here, right here. See that? It's just poking out after I weaved it in back and forth. And inevitably, I think that's going to leave you with a wrong side, because you're going to have all the little ends poking out. Even if I tuck it in more, it's poking out. And I don't like that. I don't know how to get rid of it. Now, I do know that there's some kind of Russian invisible join. And believe it or not, I haven't really looked much into it. I did it once, and it came loose, and my project started fraying. So I frogged it out, started over, and I've never done one again. I don't know if a Russian join or whatever that's called works with this fuzzy yarn. So, I mean, that is the one thing I don't like about it, is because this so far, this huge pile of blanket, this is, I'm in my 8th ball. I think that I'm going to need 16 grand total to finish this. And that is a lot of ends poking through. So, but you know what? I guess it's for me and my husband. If the ends poke through on the underside and the upper side is flat, just laying out, I guess that's really not that big of a problem. I don't know. We'll see. So that is all. I finished the Sweet Treat shawl. I should call it Summer Crossing shawl with the Sweet Treat yarn. I finished the Proper Pineapples, Mystray, Holly's Mystray birthday shawl, which I just love this border. It's so beautiful. Then finally, for all of you that hung out for this last 20 minutes, I have a giveaway. Yes, I do. I just hit 6,500, and I bought these specifically for a giveaway. And so here they are. These are the two. I'm going to give you 1 week to respond. So next week, Thursday, which I think will probably be like the 1st of May if I follow my calendar right. I'll have to look that up, I guess. I have Karen Pantone Bamboos in the colorway Purple Scribbles, 2 of them. And to enter this giveaway, this small little giveaway, see, I got my mailer bag ready. I need you to make sure that you're a subscriber. You need to like this video. And in the comments below, I don't want you to thank me for being giving this giveaway, because this giveaway is for those of you that watch my channel faithfully, that watch all the videos, and are not just watching it for the giveaways. Isn't that sassy of me? So yeah, if you are watching it all the way to the end, to this giveaway, all I need for you to say is for me to pull up the random comment picker, and I'm gonna be a stickler like Rose. You're gonna have to have said, not that I'm entering the giveaway, but you're gonna have to tell me, folks, you ready for this? What is your favorite season to crochet? I know, I may get a lot of winters, and I get that, but I'm just saying, or favorite season to crochet. Do you like crocheting summer stuff like tank tops and summer hats? Or do you like crocheting winter items, big woolly afghans? Or do you like crocheting winter stuff so you can make Christmas things? Or do you like spring because you like doing Easter and bunnies and things like that? Whatever it is, but I need to see a comment that talks about one of the seasons and the things you like to crochet. And that's all you need to say in your comment. I might delete the comments that mention a giveaway, because I don't want people to be watching the video, not watch all the way to the end and just enter in this for the giveaway. Does that sound rude of me? I guess it's my channel. I can do what I want. So anyway, that's what it is. Today is, let me think here. Let me pause it and figure out what the date is. Today is April 25th, and it's a Thursday. The giveaway video will be one of these after school type afternoon things on May 2nd. So you will have, in essence, all the way until May 2nd that morning to make a comment talking about your favorite season to crochet or what you like to crochet in that season. And then I will choose somebody with a random comment picker who is a subscriber and who also did not mention that this is a giveaway, but did mention their season. And you will get me sending you 2 of these Pantone Purple Bubbles. Scribbles. All right. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for sharing my videos. And keep your eye out for my sister's tutorial on rosaries. And don't forget to write down in the comments what your favorite season is to crochet, if you would like 2 Pantone Bamboo skeins of yarn. All right, talk to you later. Happy crafting. Bye.